I was recently talking to my great nephew and my daughter about the game of volleyball. And what they described is that in order to be successful at the game, you have to have great communication and trust. If a player goes to, get the ball and they don't communicate to the other player, then they could potentially bump heads and get hurt. Or if they do yell out that they have it and the other player does not trust them, then they're not going to be successful, and they both would, be trying to, go after something that they shouldn't. And so the more I thought about it in the context of relationships. And this is the same, both with our relationship with God and also with our relationship with others. Communication and trust, along with love, are the three components that make for healthy relationships. In John 15, it describes to us, and God kind of lays it out. He begins by saying that we have to remain in him, that we can't do anything apart from him. And that's the communication piece. We have to communicate with him and stay connected with him in order to have what he wants us to have. And then it says, in order to remain in him means that we have to keep his commandments. In verse 10, it says, if you keep my commands, you will remain in my love. In order to keep his commands, we have to trust him, because a lot of times God is telling us to do things that maybe we don't want to do, such as love our enemies or, to give to the poor, or to be good to somebody, or to honor our father and our mother, whatever it is. But in order to carry it out, we have to trust him. We have to trust that even though I don't see where this is going, I trust you enough that if you said it, God, I'm going to do it. So there's the trust piece. And then finally, in verse 12, it tells us that we have to love each other. When we say, what is his command? His command is love each other. And so 1 Corinthians chapter 13, the love chapter, tells us what that looks like, what love looks like. How we will know if we are loving someone else well is that we will be patient with them, kind to them, that we won't keep a record of the things that they do wrong, and that we will persevere in love with them. So if you are struggling in your relationships today, I want you to take a look at those three things, and I want you to answer, are there gaps? Are these weaknesses that I'm having, are they related to any one of those three? My communication with this person, my trust of them, or my love for them? Am I exhibiting what love looks like and what it means as it relates to, what God has described for us? And then I want you to look at your relationship with God. Are you communicating with him? Are you trusting him? And are you loving him the way that he describes love? So I love y'all. I hope y'all have a great weekend. It's almost Friday, so things are looking up. Bye.